Hey everyone. So as you all know, I stepped down my Mr. GAPA title this weekend, and I did a little speech during the pageant, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So here it goes. It's entitled Crossroads. A fictional heroine once said, "They will always hate us." In context, she was speaking about how normal people viewed and treated her kind, no matter how extraordinary they were. This line has lived with me through my teen years to now and has become a waypoint through my crossroads. We are slowly becoming part of the norm in the world. As open and public as LGBT people are in public and the media, realistically, we still carry a target over our heads. Orlando has tragically proven to us that we are in fact still hated, still misunderstood, still hunted, still persecuted for being who we are. That even though marriage equality rings harmoniously through our 50 stars, there is still a lot of work to be done. Although that work is on a larger spectrum, that very same amount of hard work should be met at our own individual crossroads. The Lady Ito and I, two of the most unlikely contestants from last year's GAPA Runway, took the crowns. Two people who didn't fit in any of the norms amongst the other candidates. Two people who have shared individual stories being outcasts in the normal world, as well as the LGBT world. We are not all created the same. One queer person's lifestyle and image does not define everyone else's, and those differences should never be outcasted from a community that in the eyes of the world is fighting against being unwanted. This is about the bullying that still occurs to our peers and by our peers. He's too old, she's too ugly, he's too twinkish, she's too quiet, he's too femme, she's too big, he's too ghetto. Why do we keep dividing ourselves? Why do we think throwing things around like this, thinking it doesn't have adverse effects to a person's own personal growth, their own personal self-worth amongst a community that is striving for its own acceptance? Are we not a community that celebrates a collection of differences because we are already so different from everyone else? These crossroads bear choices for us to either respond with love or hate. Stop segregating others regardless of their age, size, or socioeconomic status. Whether femme or masculine, extroverted or introverted, remember why our flag is rainbow in color. I stand before you one last time to deliver this message that even though we live in a world that hates us, there is still hope and love in that darkness. We have to show them that we can make peace with our differences, that we are able to unconditionally show love to one another no matter their differences, that we, like our flag, should represent the unity of differences, and that we can all respect one another's differences. Lead by example, and maybe one day the future generations won't have to live in such a hateful world. These crossroads and choices are all in your hands. These choices of peace, love, unity, and respect.